Man, I cannot believe we're already at 510 saves, and we still got more to go. Okay, so some news and some things I gotta figure out right now, which is mostly on me anyway. We are almost done with this game, like, entirely. Like, let me collect this quartz, and then show you our journal. So... Best served cold is the last main plot thing we need to do. Gotta talk to Fenris. Gotta do the Nathaniel quest. And then we've got these two quests. And then we gotta do the Norwegian Scroll. But basically, we've done every quest available. Except for the 2 DLCs. Once we turn in Best Served Cold, we start Endgame. Like, it is the point of no return. The next main quest you pick up after that. So we're gonna wait to turn that into Orsino. For that reason. But if we decide to do the DLCs, we'll probably get, you know, maybe another day out of this. Or if we don't do the DLCs, we beat it all today. And cry. No, that it is what it is. You know? Nothing right there.
Better luck in the next one. Let's finish this. Another one for me. How many of you guys off?
Save the Daniel!
Nathaniel Howe.
You're the champion of Kirkwall, aren't you? And Anders.
Making friends
Anders.
as always, I see.
There's no escaping you, it seems.
I'm special that way.
That's one way to put it.
Delilah says you followed my expedition's route. Why?
You went further into the deep roads than anyone believed possible. The first warden himself ordered this investigation. I was offered a generous share of the salvage, plus extra coin up front to discourage any curiosity.
His voice sounds so different.
It looks like you met heavy resistance.
After the warden commander killed the architect, we thought it would be decades before the deep roads would be infested again. The warden's allies assured us these tunnels would still be mostly clear, but it seems they were wrong.
So he has a different dialogue here, depending if he saved or killed the
They
architect.
seem to know a great deal about Darkspawn. Are these allies dwarves?
No, not dwarves. It's complicated. Let's just say we live in strange times.
These strange times.
Who is the architect?
The architect was the first of the speaking and thinking Darkspawn. Very dangerous.
Very.
He spread his gift to other Darkspawn, the Disciples. Fortunately, their numbers are few.
I don't remember drawing anyone a map to the Tig. Who told you about it?
An unfortunate dwarf named Bartrand. We weren't sure his information was reliable, but contacting you or Varric was deemed risky.
You trusted my turncoat of a brother, but thought talking to us was risky. That's idiotic.
We feared you might return if you learned of our interest in the Tig.
We should bring your sister the good news.
I cannot leave now. When we were attacked, I was separated from the rest of my expedition. Some of them may yet live.
Some of them may yet live. His darker voice, I don't like it. There's just something about what they did.
We must go deeper into the tunnels to rescue them.
Who else could be alive?
Some wardens survived the initial ambush. I think the dwarf we brought from Vigil's Keep survived. But who still lives? only the Maker knows.
We have survivors to find.
Let's go.
Protecting the foolish from themselves.
We should move. Stay alert for Darkspawn.
Yep. I like that we can just steal the captain of the guards away for, like, in-game weeks at a time if we wanted. You know. Realistic things, you know? Is it the bomb dwarf? There's nothing there. Boo! Yep, it's the bomb dwarf. He makes boom.
Master Hao, you live.
Tamarin, good man. Are there any other survivors?
Hopefully up ahead. Well met are strangers in the belly of the earth. I hope Sir Fenley won't mind, but I set up the explosives here and there. Figured I'd blow up as many of the spawn as I could before I embraced the stone.
This
How did
almost
you
sounds
manage to
like the
get
quality
Kunari
of the
explosives?
mod.
These aren't Kunari explosives. They're dwarven made, and don't you forget it.
Tamarin's cousin Dworkin made the explosives back in Vigil's Keep.
Aye, and that he did. Before the sudden Kunari forced him into hiding.
What were you doing with these explosives?
We were prepared to do extensive excavations around the Tig you found.
A few well-placed booms prove most efficacious at clearing rubble.
Most efficacious.
These explosives could kill a great many Darkspawn.
Tamarin, the way behind us is clear. Send word to the Wardens in case we don't make it.
Aye. I've set explosives all along the tunnels. Blow up as many of the sodding spawn as you can. Luck to you both.
Luck to you both. Can you believe that this is not a modded side quest? This is a legitimate one.
It's done. You do get results, don't you?
Uh-huh.
I fear we have come all this way for nothing. But my fallen comrades will be avenged. The
Darkspawn are here.
Better luck in the next life. I'll deal with this! That's what feels commercial!
For the first time since I've been down here, I don't sense a single Darkspawn. We've won.
I don't sense
The route to the surface should be safe now. Because of you, I will see my sister and nephew again. Please, take this with my blessing. I apologize I couldn't answer all your questions. You may have them yet in the fullness of time.
Stay safe, Nathaniel.
You as well.
Not much of a reunion you would have hoped for between, like, Nathaniel and Anders and all that stuff, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, let us grab this orc, and then GTF the O. Arvars Prars. Alright, there's something in Darktown we gotta go find. A hidden magical entrance.
Invasion, Templars, mages, nothing changes Darktown.
Haven't I already done that, though? I think I already did that. I think that's a bugged quest, actually. Yeah, I do think we did that last week. Okay. So then what we need to do is go speak with Fenris twice.
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Firmundis. Care to hear the story?
Go ahead. Get it out of your system.
Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
There's nothing like war for covering one's escape.
I had no intention of escaping. That time.
That
There are rebels
time.
in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
Were you with these fog warriors willingly?
I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience.
Beyond.
When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them. So I did. I killed them all.
Why would you do such a thing?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Couldn't you have found other fog warriors? Become a rebel?
Even if I did, I felt unworthy. I had no way of knowing if I could truly escape from Daenerys then. I didn't even know what that meant. I simply had to get away. I stowed aboard a ship to the mainland and moved south, chased by my former master every step of the way.
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
I have to wonder why you stayed with Daenerys as long as you did.
You have not been a slave. A slave does not dream of freedom or wonder at possibilities. You think only of your master's desires and what the next hour will bring. It did not occur to me that I could be anything else until I had a taste of it.
But there are stories of slaves rebelling all the time. They did in Kirkwall.
The ritual that gave me my markings also stripped me of my memory. Whatever I was before may as well have never been. Perhaps if I knew, I might have felt differently.
How well did you know these fog warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them, and owed them everything. And I turned on them even so.
This can't be easy to talk about.
I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. You and I don't always agree, but...
You don't need to say it. I understand.
Let's just say you've earned my respect.
My respect.
A last toast, then. To the fallen.
To the fallen. And then give him a toy.
Take a look at this.
A blade of mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. Replicas of the sword Archon Hessarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
So they sell these things at every market stand in Minrathous?
Hardly. Here, let me show you. These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
Coveted them.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
Doesn't the Chantry forbid mages to rule over men?
Ah, yes. Magic is meant to serve man, and not rule over him. In the Imperium, they say that means magic should serve the greater good, which they claim the Magisters do. Do not believe it.
What do the Magisters do that's so bad?
What did they
call
do?
The Circle of Magi rules the Imperium. They control the Chantry as well as the Templars. They claim the Magisters are governed by holy law, but they are the law. They do as they please. All of them.
So they all use forbidden magic?
The more powerful the mage, the higher he rises in the Senate. He makes the laws, he determines what is acceptable. Everyone who wishes to compete must do the same, or be crushed. Perhaps it wasn't always this way, but it is now.
The slave trade is still in operation in the Imperium.
It varies from one Archon to the next. One outlawed it many years ago. He was quickly assassinated. Tavita would crumble without slaves. The Imperium's elite know no other way.
Seems like a slave rebellion would end that.
There are rebellions all the time, actually. Most of them end poorly. The Senate always unites when faced with sedition. One day, things will change. Then the Magisters will see just how fragile their hold is.
I heard that the Imperium has been at war with the Qunari for decades.
Ever since the Qunari landed on the island of Saharan, yes. 80 years ago? Perhaps more. The Archon demanded aid from the rest of Thedas. It didn't get him far.
They've been at war a long time.
The Qunari only ever wanted Saharan, which they have. The Imperium has made numerous attempts to retake the island, without real success. I believe the Qunari are saving their strength, building a massive fleet. When they wish true war, we will know.
We will know.
Are the Qunari that strong?
They once fought all the lands of Thedas to a standstill. If they wanted to conquer the Imperium, they would. From what I saw on Saharan, they will not relent. They believe even more strongly than the Magisters that they are in the right.
It's good to get this to extra lore now, seeing as that is where we're gonna be,
I'd like you to have it.
taking care of our
I
time.
wish to carry a symbol of Imperial honor? You must be joking. Keep your sword. Sell it, melt it down. I want nothing to do with its filthy magic.
But, yeah, learning all you can about the Tevinter Imperium will be great. Because, that is exactly where everything takes place. Alright, I guess let's do the DLCs. Shall we's?
Here, boy. I've something to wet your teeth on. Freshly confiscated mutton just for you. Have at it. Just checking on my best guardsman. He's helping the men to learn healthy respect and how to run.
And how to run.
Everything's quiet here in the mansion.
Okay. Just gonna leave this as is, because chances are we're gonna just immediately have to turn it off. Let's do Memento of Legacy. You. It's probably just a singular mission, but I have no idea. I've never done
I have a
this.
report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawk's family. A few Carter dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
I'll take my
All right.
chances.
Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where your dwarves are.
These are Carter dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
Neither do I. This doesn't make any sense.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
All very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
It doesn't matter. We stop them.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
There must be a reason they're attacking us. I intend to find out.
Right. Only one way to do that.
Let's move before we're spotted.
Let's move.
Let's go.
All right. Let's see what happens.
I suppose we should take that as a warning.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carter doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
That's really strange.
Do you hear that? Carter scouts.
Do you think they were expecting us?
Bones, bones, grabbing all the bones.
The time has come.
I guess we're not alone.
You're finally here. You've come. Everyone, it's the child of Malcolm Hawk. He's come to us.
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
You're not making any sense.
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
I came here to find out why the Carter has attacked me.
For the blood, we must have it.
I hope you don't mean my blood.
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Corypheus. That's a name you'll hear more later. He is somebody that matters in Inquisition. In fact, you hear so much about Corypheus. My dog!
Now you fall! You are not enough!
A Bronto.
I'll make this quick.
Ow.
I'd run if I were you. How about you?
Face me! I stand for all of us.
Deranged dwarves. We can check that off the list.
The Carter doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. There should
Not
be
going to
answers
happen.
here somewhere.
Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom.
The pestilent one. Amgaforn. That's a load of nonsense.
Amgaforn.
Amgaforn is dwarven for sacrifice. That's not a reassuring name.
We never go any place nice, do we?
No. Oh. That looks painful. Thank God they didn't use it.
How many generations of warriors stood guard here? And why does that make me nervous?
That should do it.
Chained in lyrium. That doesn't sound good.
Chained in lyrium.
And there it is.
A fortress. Out here.
Alright. Interesting. Okay, guess we gotta wait 30 seconds. Cool.
Everyone's
Ow.
still and try not to make any loud noises.
Maker, take you! We need to get back to Kirkwall, Hawk. Without me there, the guard won't be able to keep a lid on if it boils over.
Surprised you agreed to come, Varric. You hate being underground, and you avoid the Carter the same way you do the Merchant Guild.
There's no...
Interesting. I expected something other than just like a quick view. Most likely all the Carter members here were brainwashed. Another overseer of the card.
All set.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, if this goes fast enough, yeah, we might just do it all today, interestingly enough.
Did you know anything about this Carter, Varric?
Not my crowd. Unsubtle. Kind of fuzzy in their business plan, I assume.
You keep secrets and people die.
You keep kicking random beehives and you'll get stung.
What's that supposed to mean?
No keeper, no bees, no honey. I like them.
Damn it, dwarf.
He sees things.
Who do you suppose Corypheus is? And why would he want your blood?
Says I can go into the tunnels and drink of the master.
We must wait in silence. The master commands it.
I hate how all of you get to hear his voice. I never do.
I never do.
Don't suppose I could give that a shot? Easy as pie. I'd love doing that.
Ha! She shouts.
While we're stuck down here, Meredith, does anyone else hear?
People about our escape from Lothering. Why do you make it sound like I had food all over my face?
You're larger than life, Hawk. I had to give you a few flaws just to make you approachable.
Did you just call me fat?
Yes, that's pretty much how I tell it. Hawk rolled into the fray like a gigantic pudding covered in gravy. It's more dramatic that way.
I'm not sure about the epicness of this tale.
Everyone's a critic.
The Hawk's blood. The Master will rise. He will be free.
Garav?
Varric? No one told me you would be part of this. We were just going after the Hawk.
The Hawk.
Why has the Carter been attacking me?
I can't say. The Master must be free.
Really, Garav? I thought better of you than this. I mean, gutting the occasional competitor for fun and profit, that's the game. But what are you all even doing here? Worshipping demons?
We drink the Darkspawn blood. He calls us.
Why would you do that? Won't you just die?
It's the only way to hear the music.
Oh, come on, you nug licker. Snap out of it. There's no gold in hallucinating.
An acquaintance of yours, Varric?
Hawk, this is Garav. He's a greedy, brilliant bastard son of a nug from the Carter. Garav, this is Hawk. The one whose blood you want to drink, or bathe in, or whatever. But if you're after eternal youth, I've got to tell you, he's no virgin.
The Master is calling. He needs the blood.
Garav, buddy, this isn't like you. Look, I've still got Bianca. Never misfired a day in her life. You don't want her to see her papa like this, do you?
Varric, you want to spare this bastard?
Not if he's after you, Hawk. Bianca, I think it's time to say goodbye. Reinforcements, you bastard!
You bastard!
You poor, stupid bastard. I used to do business with the Carter. Back in the day. Garav was a nutcase then too, but in a good way. He was trying to design a new type of repeating crossbow. Bianca was the only one that ever worked. I can't believe he ended up like that.
This actually, funnily enough, ties in with what we just discussed with freaking Nathaniel. You know, with the architect and all that.
Don't worry about.
A return to Kirkwall. Of course, I've got. Of course, my inventory is full. Whatever. I don't care.
Ah, they told me you were going to be trouble. I swore to Corypheus we'd bring him Malcolm Hawk's blood, one way or the other.
What does this have to do with my father?
The Master wants you. I don't ask why.
So it's Corypheus who's after me.
What Corypheus wants, Corypheus gets. From us, or from someone.
I just came to tell you, or whoever this Corypheus is, your attacks need to stop.
Corypheus, we have done as you command. Your sacrifice is here. You will see the surface once more.
You will see the surface once more.
So much blood!
What the?
What the?
What is this? I can feel it inside me.
That weapon draws on your blood, Hawk. There are dangerous magics here.
This is going to take me to Corypheus.
This is going to take me to Corypheus. Oh God, I hate the fact that I have too much. I'm gonna take that freaking teleport back and then come back here. Just so that I can freaking empty my pockets. I wasn't expecting to get full. Oh, that's all an activated trap. Oh, I can't open the gate, can I? Dang it. Alright. Guess we're going this way.
Those sons of bitches. The whole blasted thing's sealed over.
I'm sure there's another way out.
I'm sure. Why am I using that weapon? Do I have to use it? The Hawk's Key. No, I'm not gonna use that. Freaking give me my great Fireblade weapon. Much better. God.
There's a whole tower down here. I've never seen anything like it.
Corypheus' prison.
And they wonder why I prefer the surface.
There's a Grey Warden over there. Or at least someone wearing Grey Warden armor.
Now let's make this quick. We're more used to the city on the surface.
I need to see where this goes. You don't agree?
To a point.
What are you using? Oh, that's that one. Damn it, Evelyn. Alright.
Questions aren't worth the living. You'll do what you need to. But these things don't always turn out the way you hope, she.
Kicking down the doors. God, I hate what they did with some of those designs. It's terrible. Apparently, they continue to make them worse, too. With people are complaining about the new looks in Veilguard for the Darkspawn. Because they went from dark fantasy to just like high fantasy, I think is the complaint, if I remember correctly.
You had to ask, Blondie.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be. Nothing about the Warden's use of demons in this horrid place. But I will have no one say any magic of mine ever released one into the world.
That voice seems oddly familiar.
Probably your dad.
One good thing about being trapped in an ancient underground prison. Not a lot of Templars.
There's a bright side to everything.
I could be quite comfortable here, actually. Clean the taint off the floor. Maybe hang a few pictures. It might even be a step up from Darktown.
A new base of operations for Kirkwall's Mage Underground.
The key! Did they find it? The dwarves. I heard them. Looking, digging. How do you bring the key here?
You mean this? How is this a key?
Magic. Old magic it is. Magic from the blood. It made the seals. It can destroy them.
I came in here to find Corypheus. Do you know where or what he is?
Do not say his name. He will hear you. Do not wake him. Not when you hold the key.
The door sealed behind us. Is there another exit?
No way out when the walls stand. The wardens build their prisons well. If the center holds, who cares what else is trapped?
I don't think we're getting any help here, Hawk.
Hawk? You are the blood of the Hawk? I smell no magic on you. But you hold the key to his death. Yes, I can show you out, yes.
Yes.
Who are you? What's wrong with you?
You ask me that? I'm the one who belongs here, not you. You are no darkspawn.
He's in Grey Warden armor. Maybe he used to be one.
You hear it, no? Hear it calling. I smell it in you. I know the way out. Follow me.
I know the way out.
Down and in, down and in.
Because I always like to follow the advice of tainted, crazy people.
Not crazy. No. Trust me.
Not
I know
crazy.
the prison's secrets.
Just
the seals hold us in. Anything comes in. Nothing ever leaves. Not without the key. You must use it, yes. On the seals. Every seal. You touch the key to it. Only then they open. Only for the Hawk.
Only
Not back.
for the Hawk.
Not up. Only way out is down and through the heart. Down. Down. In the depths.
Down.
Well, that made everything much clearer.
Yeah, much, much clearer. I know exactly what's going on now.
So, a giant magical prison. You should invest in one of these for Kirkwall, Aveline.
What are you on about?
Your guardsmen have their hands full chasing down blood mages and abominations. I thought you might like somewhere to put them.
The redeemable go to the circle. The rest? Go in the ground.
Maybe they can design it to shock anyone who says something bad about you.
Let me guess. The first seal.
2,000 years the magic holds. Never broken. Give it the key. Let it take the magic back to itself. Absorb it. All who came before.
To upgrade Malcolm's key, right-click on the 4 pillars. It only can do one. We'll do neutral.
The blood works. It is good.
Thank you for helping me, but who are you? Do you have a name?
Name. So long since I've said my name. Larius. I was Larius. There was a title too. Commander. Commander of the Grey.
He was a warden. Poor wretch must have come down here on his calling.
Yes, the calling. The songs get louder. Only death stops them.
Only
I
death.
am dead. But I never died.
Anders, what are you talking about?
Wardens aren't immune to the taint forever. In time, we start to hear voices. The same ones Darkspawn hear. That's when they send you into the deep roads. To die.
If you're a warden, then do you know what just happened? What does the seal have to do with my blood?
The magic. It calls to the blood, reads the thoughts of those who hold it. The last to hold it. The Hawk. I was there when he laid the seals. Before
I was there.
I became this. You favor him. Corypheus calls. In the darkness. What waits there?
What waits there?
I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
We have to do something. His episodes are getting worse.
Exploration, doodle-doodle-doo-doo. Exploration, doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doo.
Seriously?
I mean, mine's still better. Like, what? Don't want to use that freaking weapon.
Looks like we've still got a few seals to go.
So the reason I recalled the dog is because we're going to be screen transitioning here in a second, and then I just want to be able to summon him immediately again. Instead of waiting 30 seconds. Farrell's floor. Farrell's floor. See?
All of this, under Kirkwall. Wonderful. You
Yep.
never get rid of them. Not completely.
We'll give it our best.
Many have said the same.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
In the name of the Maker. The Maker of cookies. We free these demons so they may be slain. Profane, eh? Funnily enough, these profane enemies remind me exactly of like an enemy in
I may have left the
FF7.
circle, but I took a vow. My magic will serve that which is best in me, not that which is most base.
I hope you told Bodan where you were going. if we never come back, maybe someone will send a search party after their champion.
Nope. Everybody would be glad if we didn't come back. Well, everybody important.
I can't wait to get out of here.
I mean, I'll be honest. Even though, like, these are tall ceilings and shit, I couldn't do it.
Beg your pardon?
God, these are such terrible Darkspawn designs. I hate them. And I'm terrified to see what they look like in Veilguard, because I've been told they're even worse. Oh well. The Crown of Duma.
What now, mage?
Nothing.
Right. Any second, I'll surrender to the almighty power of Guard Captain and enslave all mages.
What are you talking about?
Look out. Authority. Ooh.
Shut up.
Shut up. Every time I hear the phrase, my magic will destroy you, or I will destroy you, all I can think of is Jack from frickin' 3. Or 3, from Mass Effect 2 and 3.
For eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
I'm honestly shocked how much they actually tied this current DLC into 3. I've never seen
bought our
this.
freedom, Leandra. We can go home now. Us and the baby. We'll be together. I hope it takes after you, love. I would wish this magic on no one. May they never learn what I've done here.
Hello, hello.
He's talking about me. All those things he did for us. For his family. It must be overwhelming to hear your father's voice again. How are you feeling?
This was an amazing experience. I'll never forget it.
Belt of the Hawk. Okay. How you doing, Em?
More deep roads. Why did we agree to do this again?
This isn't so bad, Blondie. You could be losing more coin to the elf in a game of Wicked Grace.
At this rate, I'll still be paying him back when I'm dead.
Glad to hear you're doing okay. Of course, gotta get that din-din. Sounds tasty. Anyway, now let's go back and loot this room. I'm doing alright. You know how it be. I expected so. Well, utilize your stream time to get that stuff taken care of. If you can. Yeah.
Afraid yet?
Seems to be unhealthy.
Stop changing my weapon.
No! Get out of my head!
Come on, Blondie. You're strong enough to overcome this.
I do believe it.
The magic grows lax. He feels us walk where no step goes.
Are you talking about Corypheus?
He calls, like an old god. He mimics their cry.
Can the rest of you hear him? I figured it was just me.
He calls them to free him. The dark children.
I mean, you haven't had a chance.
Any with taint in their blood.
And you want to get all your stuff done first before you can relax and enjoy it.
If Corypheus isn't an old god, what is he? Human? Demon? Darkspawn?
More than Darkspawn. More than human. He thinks. He talks. He pierces the veil.
An awakened Darkspawn. An emissary. When I was with the Wardens in Amaranthine, we met an emissary like that. Powerful. Persuasive. I didn't realize there were others.
He wants what was once his.
How could this Corypheus be sending people after me if he's asleep?
He can call, dream, but not know. When the seals are gone, he will wake. And he must die.
He must die.
Why are you down here? How have you survived?
The calling. The music. It is our death.
The Wardens say once the corruption goes far enough, the Darkspawn can't sense you anymore. They think he's one of them. He'd be in no danger on that front.
Yes, I lived. But I died. The corruption feeds me. So many years in darkness.
Why are you down here?
Oops.
I lived.
When you run off, where do you go?
I know the darkness before the seals. Here, the voice is too strong. I cannot stay.
I cannot stay, he says as he runs away. I hate Deep Stalkers, they're so annoying.
Legion of the Dead. Sent after Paragon Garen's heir. Why does that sound familiar? I think Garen was sometime in the early Exalted Age. Hundreds of years ago.
Do you think they found him?
Who knows?
Who knows?
That's where I know the name. Tethras Garen should have been the heir to the Garen clan. But he was accused of killing his sister and sent into the Deep Roads to die. When the real murderer was caught, they tried to find him. They never could. Instead, every Garen heir from that time on took the name Tethras in his honor. One of them became a paragon in his own right, and founded my clan.
So this was one of your ancestors?
Not directly, but
well,
a little closer than
as long as you like how it's feeling and everything. That's something. Maybe you can find a style you like with that, especially if it's much better. But, you know, whatever you gotta do, you know. But I do think it looks really nice.
This is much better than I remember the Deep Roads. We should light those torches.
Hey, I got it. Only took me 3 weeks.
Blessed are you, Jumart. Silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
I missed one. And then I defiled it accidentally. Oh well. It just looks like I got mad, so I broke everything. No, it was just me hitting the wrong button. Oh well. Happens.
Ritual. Let's take this with us.
A ritual.
The water's on fire. I don't think that's good.
Atras Tunsha, Totania Amegtol Tavashaiduk.
That was sweet, Hawk. Now let's get out of here before you see me cry.
Okay. Like, oh, okay.
Just make him stop talking. Make him stop.
We can't have him fall apart here. It's not safe.
What's wrong? I can't. The voices. Wardens. The joining. I have too much taint in my blood. I can't shut him out. Help me. I will not be controlled.
Let it go. There's a better way to fight
Let it go. Oh.
You do get resolved.
Thank you.
I thought we had to kill Anders right then and there.
I guess they're right. You never can leave the Wardens. I hope I can hold against him. Against them both.
Let's just try not to do that again. Bianca hates being turned on her friends.
Bianca hates being turned on her friends.
He feels the seals weaken. He knows you are close. You must be ready. What's that? Who? No! No! They're here!
Who is they? The Carter?
No, worse.
More treacherous.
More dangerous. The Wardens. They listen to Corypheus. They want to bring him the light. Stop them. You must stop them.
Something's happening. The prison's breaking down. But it stood up to tunneling before. What can... You! You have the key! And you've come through the seals. But how? Champion? Are you the one? The same Hawk, child of Malcolm? The Carters said they were close. You must be him. I am Janica. I lead this unit of Grey Wardens.
Seems everyone's interested in your father.
Then you don't know? Without Malcolm, this prison would have fallen 30 years ago.
Tell me what my father did.
The Grey Wardens built this prison to contain one of the most powerful Darkspawn we've ever encountered. But even the best magic fades. The Wardens need to reinforce the seals. This requires the blood of a mage untainted by Warden training. The last to perform the ritual was your father.
My father was a blood mage.
To avert the blights, forbidden magics are sometimes necessary. He did not bind the demons, if that is your concern. That was done in another era, before the Chantry's laws.
That's why the Carter came after me.
We need your help, Hawk. I have done extensive research on this Darkspawn, and I believe the original Wardens were wrong. He isn't a threat to humanity. He's our greatest opportunity. A Darkspawn who can talk, feel, reason.
Corypheus cares nothing for blights. He used you.
The Warden Commander?
Don't listen to this creature. He's half Darkspawn himself. I know how to harness Corypheus. Use his magic to end the blights.
No. The Wardens knew. Corypheus is too powerful.
Don't do it, Hawk. The Warden Commander killed the last of this sort. You can't make deals with the Darkspawn.
Worth the risk. If he doesn't help, it's one more big Darkspawn to stick a bolt in. No big deal.
No.
If the Wardens locked this creature up, they did it for a reason.
They did.
Corypheus calls her, and she listens. She brought him the Carter, sent them for you.
You must help us.
Why would this Darkspawn want to end the Blights?
He's no mindless monster. This search for the old gods comes at a terrible cost to his people.
A terrible
This sounds
cost.
very familiar.
He tricked you. These are not your thoughts. They are his calling.
How many of them died in Ferelden alone? And that was the least of the blights.
How could you trust any deal this Darkspawn makes with you?
Do not think me foolish, Hawk. I am making no deal. I have a spell which can control Corypheus. Bind him to my will. He will be a new, important weapon in the war on the blights. No more, no less.
Are you talking about using blood magic?
Everything that was done to him was through the power of blood. The Wardens imprisoned Corypheus before the Chantry banned such magic. It is the only way to hold him.
They never bound
Terrible.
him. Only the walls. He cannot be held.
Corypheus may be as great a threat as the next Blight. We can't risk freeing him.
We'll find a way to do this with or without you, Hawk. This prison will be broken. The blight will end. Come.
The blights will end.
With me! We will beat them to the seal.
What's where? Go.
This was part of the prison's defenses from centuries ago. Oh, unstable, dangerous. The Wardens had them neutralized. Bringing them back to life will stall Janica.
If Larius is right about Corypheus, we're going to have to hurry.
Do not touch anything. The old defenses are active again. Very unpredictable, very dangerous.
There! That's the one Janica wants dead.
You do Janica's bidding.
Janica shared knowledge of Corypheus with the Carta. When she releases the Master, we will be rewarded.
Turn back, and I will spare you.
There's no turning back. We may die here, but we will take you with us.
No! Don't!
To arms, and pray that Corypheus honors our sacrifice!
He won't.
Trapped. Carter fools, always where they don't belong. This shouldn't have happened.
Don't worry. We'll find a way out.
Yes. Think.
Yes.
There must be a way. I was here once before. A long time ago. The magic flows in streams. They must be joined for the way to open. Yes.
They
Yes,
must
that's it.
be joined. Oh, great.
Quickly now. We have a ways to go yet.
Do.
The hawk was fascinated by the construction, always stopping to examine the carvings.
Ah, okay. So freaking loud, and on my opinion, for no good reason. No, still not enough. Lame. Okay. Guess I missed something. Don't care. Moving forward. Do.
Did you really think those old wards would stop me? Look at you. Barely able to string two thoughts together. You've only made it this far because of Hawk.
You can still turn away. Do not listen to his voice.
You're a fool, Arias. And you should have died here years ago.
Revenants. Lysis, the healer. Nullifier.
Oh, that's nice.
What's so nice about it?
I was just wondering what someplace sinister and foreboding would look like. And here it is.
And here it is.
You're too late, Larius. Hand over Hawk, and I'll give you a quick death.
Hawk has made his choice. The right one.
The right choice or the only choice? Malcolm Hawk was not allowed to disagree.
It is the past. It doesn't matter.
Larius? What does Janica mean by not allowed?
How does she know this? Alec, did you tell her? Malcolm Hawk was reluctant. Had to be persuaded. I was Warden Commander. It was my duty. I delivered an ultimatum. Help us, or you'll never see her again.
You were going to kill my mother?
No, never. He came with us. I never had to decide her fate. She was never told about what passed between Malcolm and me.
You see, Hawk? How can you trust anything Larius says?
Larius's threats were reprehensible, but he's still right about Corypheus.
You can come willingly or not, Hawk. I just need your blood.
He stirs. Slay him now before he wakes, before his strength comes. The key. It's not strong enough. Use your blood. Free him and slay him.
Free him and slay him. This is gonna be a tough boss fight.
What? You can see the binding spell's already weakened.
Just 3 more to go.
Are you really going to do this?
It takes Hawk blood to open his prison. I imagine he won't stop until he has what he wants.
True. Best end this while you can.
Hawk blood.
Last chance to change your mind.
Ah, Corypheus.
Be this some dream I wake from? Am I in dwarven lands? Why seem their roads so empty? You! Serve you at the Temple of Dumat? Bring me hence. I must speak with the first acolyte.
First acolyte. Loading. Nice.
You look human. Are you not citizens of the Empire? Slaves, then, to the dwarves. Why come you here? Whoever you be, you owe fealty to any Magister of Tevinter. On your knees. All of you.
The Free Marches haven't been part of the Imperium for 600 years.
You are what held me. I smell the blood in you. Dumat, Lord, tell me, what waking dream is this? The light. We sought the golden light. You offered the power of the gods themselves. But it was black, corrupt, darkness. Ever since. How long?
The Golden City. The first violation. The Magisters who brought the Blight.
That's ridiculous. There were no magical boogeymen who trespassed in the Maker's City. It's a story. It's Chantry propaganda.
Where do you think Darkspawn came from?
Some creation of the old gods, no doubt.
Dumat, have you forsaken me? I am your faithful servant.
The Darkspawn aren't just some conveniently explicit lesson on the dangers of magic.
Unless Corypheus is for real, everyone who knows what happened is long dead.
You don't think it's a little convenient? What does every sane man and woman in Thedas fear? The Blights. Why not pin those on mages too?
What manner of speech is this? How long have I slumbered?
He tainted the world. He speaks to all who carry the corruption. Darkspawn, Wardens. He brought Janica here. Brought you.
If he's been calling the Wardens to free him, what's his plan? He seems confused.
He slept. While the seals held, he could not wake. He knows nothing of time that passed. We must kill him now, before he comes to.
You really think he's one of the original Magisters? That he's been to the Black City?
The city! It was supposed to be golden! It was supposed to be ours! If I cannot leave with you, I will leave through you. I seek the light. The blood.
The light.
The blood is mine. Dumat, grant me your powers. Ah! The fire in my veins. You cannot avoid my fires!
Oh, I see.
He's absorbing power from the statues! All one side!
We should destroy them while we can.
I am
am an acolyte of Dumat. You cannot harm me.
You cannot harm me.
The statues! They're the key!
Order will be restored.
Perhaps a little something more.
Watch out!
Burn, you miserable insect.
He absorbs it from the statue!
Dumat, grant me your powers. The power is mine. I am restored. Scurry, little rat. The maze closes in.
Interesting boss fight here. In that you have to actually do stages for it.
Do something, Hawk.
Not too difficult, but interesting.
You will die before you touch me, worm.
Face me. I stand for all of us. Quick! Find a way through the maze.
I'd run if I were you!
Find a clear path. We can't let him trap us.
I'll show you why mazes are big!
You don't see before it.
Perhaps a little something more.
On your guard.
The walls are closing in. Dumat, grant me your power. The lightning strikes me. Feel the chill. You cannot outrun it. Cannot escape.
Nature has
And the rock!
Careful! Stand down!
Watch out! There's lightning in the rocks!
No! You are stronger than I thought, but not strong enough!
Make it good! Make her take you!
Never! Walter May!
Unbelievable. What next?
Perhaps a little something
kill in the air? Run all you like! I can reach you anywhere!
You messed with the wrong name! You are not enough! Order will rule! Now you fall! Extractive forces of nature! Keep this up!
Well. Hi. Alright, I guess I gotta make some room. Yeet.
That amulet. No one's used that pattern since before the first Blight. It was unique to a small sect in Devinter, who worshipped the god Dumat. Corypheus really was an ancient magister. I always thought the Black City was just a story.
Even if it's true, it doesn't justify punishing mages over 1,000 years later.
Do you think? What else might the Chantry know that we don't?
What else?
I'll need to study this further.
Larius.
You did well, Hawk. More than the Grey Wardens of old were able to accomplish. I will tell the Warden Commander of your service here.
You think the Wardens will give you a warm welcome looking like that? I don't think we're supposed to come back from the calling.
I must try. You've gained an ally today.
Why are you talking like that?
My head is clear now. Without Corypheus's call, I can think again. I thank you for my freedom.
The Wardens won't thank me for the deaths of their own.
Janica ignored the Warden Commander's express orders when she sought to free Corypheus. They'll be relieved she's gone. The prison stands no more. My gratitude you have for my freedom.
That was not Lorian.
I said you wouldn't believe me.
Well, that's Corypheus.
When the Seekers arrived at the structure, this prison, it was destroyed. The Grey Wardens were there, but they did not mention this Larius. They claimed everyone was dead. And now you claim the champion was not only there, but defeated a Magister. One of the Magisters of old.
Left there by the Wardens themselves.
A curious tale. I wonder if there's more to it.
A small matter. A moment for the last of the family, and an echo. You'll forgive me if I take a liberty or two.
A liberty or two.
Your father had stones the size of watermelons. Wardens, demons, blood magic. Leandra had shit herself to hear what he did in her name.
Did you ever meet him? Or did they just elope one day?
I was there when they met at one of the Viscount's dismal things. Mages were trotted out to impress the nobles. Malcolm somehow brought dignity to it. Leandra couldn't stop staring. I was the one who distracted Father so they could sneak out to the balcony to talk.
I would have liked the chance to tell her.
I can't get over it. How she died. There's so many things I should have said.
Me too.
So many things.
This mess. She wouldn't know whether to miss Malcolm or be furious with him. Maybe both. She perfected that, you know. You need something. Well, you know how it goes.
Well, you know.
It's hard to make sense of it, isn't it? To know that Malcolm had this life and never said anything. Maybe that he accepted that burden so he could shield us. To give us a life of our own choosing. Much as you do.
I do what I can. Sometimes it doesn't seem like enough.
You know, your father tried to help people the same way. Tried to fix trouble he saw in others. The best of him is still with you. The best of all of us. It's what makes you try so hard. You will always have that. We will always be family. It'll be all right.
Hallucinating mother. Again, Hawk. Alright, perfect.
Good to see you again, sir. No attacks, no disasters, no out-of-control enchantments. It's a good day.
It's a good day. Like some fire warding, I think.
I can make it for you.
Order runes. What's this? Okay.
I can make it for you.
Alright, I think it's about time for us to head to the end.
You want dagger?
I mean, it's not gonna be better, so I don't care about that. Just played at the fortress. I mean, I don't have the full set because I don't have the helm. It's because of all the extra runes, isn't it? Fine. There we go.
Got them too.
Excellent. Excellent. Let's move to endgame, shall we?
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered. You know, I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
Thrask admitted to leading the group.
Perhaps I've exaggerated the depths of her madness. But if she's not there yet, she will be soon.
Oh, she's there.
The only question is, once it's clear she cannot lead, will there be anyone left to oppose her? Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
It will be more valuable to you now than my friendship. Oh. I guess I have to go accept the final mission.
The Knight Commander is grateful for your support, champion.
Okay. Time to move to endgame. Which also means tomorrow we're starting Inquisition. We're actually moving a lot faster through the Dragon Age series than I expected. Very fancy.
Good to see you again, sir. There's another letter.
The last straw.
On your desk, at your leisure.
There it is. What's really sad is, even though it was like quite literally the last Dragon Age I played, I don't remember the story.
Thank the Maker you've come.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander. He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Then take me to them before that happens.
Take me to them.
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that. You have no right.
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
Blood magic? Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
No wonder that I never saw it begin.
Why are you fighting again?
This does not involve you, champion.
I called him here. I think the people deserve to know just what you've done.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
Is there any truth to what she's saying?
These are only her latest accusations, nothing more. And what if she does not find what she's looking for? How much further will she go to root out something that isn't there?
The champion knows better than anyone how deep the Circle's corruption goes.
Corruption.
I must find the source.
You can't keep pressing the mages like this.
What other option do we have? Tell me, champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do. Heard the lies of mages that seek power.
You can't use the actions of some to condemn them all.
You would cast us all as villains, but it is not so.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it.
No, it doesn't.
But we must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Athena will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace
You
into
will
this.
not.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminal, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to
The
me?
Circle has failed us, Orsino. Even you should be able to see that. The time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back. Be no peace.
Althena, no! Maker, no! She was your most faithful, your most beloved. Why didn't she listen to me? Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise, because there is no compromise.
The Grand Cleric has been slain by magic. The Chantry destroyed. As Knight Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed, immediately!
The Circle didn't even do this! Champion, you can't let her! Help us stop this madness!
And I call on you to keep order. After what just occurred, you cannot deny what must be done.
Why are we debating the right of annulment when the monster who did this is right here? I swear to you, I will kill him.
It can't be stopped now. You have to choose.
Was that why you needed me to distract the Grand Cleric?
You were part of this?
If you knew what I was doing, you would have felt honor-bound to stop me. I couldn't take that chance.
So this is
The
why
Circle
people
is an injustice. In many places
don't
beyond
want
Kirkwall,
to get
the
Sebastian
world needs to see.
DLC.
Althena is not the Circle. She was a good woman, and you murdered her!
You fool! You've doomed us all!
But also,
We
people
were already doomed.
really
A quick
dislike
death now
Anders
or
in
a
this
slow
game.
one later. I'd rather die fighting.
You're a murderer. The Grand Cleric, the mages, their blood is on your hands.
I know.
It doesn't matter. Even if I wished to, I could not stay my hand. The people will demand blood.
I won't let her slaughter all of you.
But what of Anders?
Hawk, if you do this, I don't know if I can follow.
And so you would defend these mages, after all they have done? Throw yourself at a hopeless cause?
You sure about this? Even you might not win this fight.
I know we can do this. I believe in you, Hawk.
Shit. What have you gotten yourself into this time, Isabella?
Think carefully, champion. Stand with them and you share their fate.
I'm not helping you, Meredith.
Thank the Maker.
No, I won't fight to save these mages. Not for you, not for anyone.
I see what you are trying to do, and my place is with you.
You are a fool, champion. Kill them all! I will rouse the rest of the Order.
So,
Go! Get to the gallows before it's too late!
this is what happens if you don't have full, stuff with everyone. You will lose your some of your companions, depending on
I don't know
where
if
they
we
are.
can win this war, champion, but thank you. I will leave your friend for you to deal with. I must return to the gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Your friend.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. I took a spirit into my soul and changed myself forever to achieve this. This is the justice all mages have awaited.
Did that spirit tell you to do this?
No. When we merged, he ceased to be. We are one now. I can no more ignore the injustice of the Circle than he could.
I might have understood if you'd only told me.
You condone this? The brutal death of an innocent woman of faith, someone you knew, who trusted you.
I wanted to tell you, but what if you stopped me? Or worse, what if you wanted to help?
Or worse?
I couldn't let you do that. The world needs to see this. Then we can all stop pretending the Circle is a solution. And if I pay for that with my life, then I pay. Perhaps then justice would at least be free.
Opinions.
If I'd been in that chantry today, would you be waffling? You know what must be done.
Bold plan. Well, I thought so.
Bold plan.
Belief is no excuse. Sincerity does not justify this.
He should come with us. Do what he can to put things right.
I think I'm sick of mages and Templars.
Both.
Whatever you do, just do it.
Help me defend the mages.
You mean, stay with you? I didn't think you'd let me. But if you do, I'll fight the Templars. Damned right I will.
No! You cannot let this abomination walk free. He dies, or I am returning to Starkhaven. And I will bring such an army with me on my return that there'll be nothing left of Kirkwall for these Maleficarum to rule.
Do not interfere, Sebastian.
I will not fight you, Hawk. My death now would serve nothing.
My death
I
now?
will return to Starkhaven, but I swear to you, I will come back and find your precious Anders. I will teach him what true justice is.
Sebastian leaves if you do not kill Anders.
Thank you for my life. I'll try not to make such a mess
no
of it
matter
this time.
what.
How invigorating.
We'd all best get to the gallows. And quick. It's going to be quite a show.
And if you do not have Fenris as maxed out, either, you essentially have to max him out for good or bad for him to remain at your side. Otherwise, he leaves as well. Which, thank God I don't use either of them.
Just to be clear, Anders, when this is over, you will turn yourself in for your crime.
I'm well aware of your commitment to oppression.
The laws of the land, fairly applied to everyone.
That is actually something I would very much like to see.
You got a point. The laws of the land are not fairly distributed. They are unfairly distributed. Anyway. No matter which side you choose, you fight the same two final bosses.
Stay where you are. There is no escape.
Leave me alone. I never asked for any of this.
The law is clear, Mage. We cannot take the risk.
Keep away from me. I'm warning you.
Kill it! Kill it now!
And also, you still killed about as many Templars and mages, no matter which side you join. So... such fun.
Getting overwhelmed with all you've got.
Messing with us is suicide.
Love your new design sheet, by the way, Em. Gotta go to the docks, then from the docks, gotta go to the gallows. It's funny having Varric through this entire thing, because usually I replace him with Isabella as soon as I can.
Quickly! Quickly!
First Enchanter!
Champion! You've survived, thank the Maker! We must...
And here you are!
Let us speak, Meredith! Before this battle destroys the city you claim to protect!
I will entertain a surrender. Nothing more.
Yeah, see, Fenris shows
Speak
up
if you have something to
with
say.
the Templars.
Revoke the right of annulment, Meredith, before this goes too far. Imprison us if you must. Search the tower. I will even help you. But do not kill us all for an act we did not commit.
The Grand Cleric is dead, killed by a mage. The people will demand retribution, and I will give it to them. Your offer is commendable, Orsino, but it comes too late.
We can still prevent this, before you both tear Kirkwall apart.
You heard her.
Yeah, no
She's wanted
worries.
this all along.
You realize this is a cause you cannot hope to win.
I thought freedom from slavery meant something to you.
It does. That is why I oppose what these mages hope to become.
I'm disappointed in you, champion. So be it. You will
So
share
be it.
the Circle's fate.
So what is it to be, Meredith? Do we fight here?
Go. Prepare your people. The rest of the Order is already crossing the harbor.
This isn't over.
This isn't over.
My fellow mages, heed me. The Templars will come. For all our power, we cannot defeat such an army. There is only one option for us all. Survive. Do not submit.
Survive!
Do not fall on your knees before them. Get out of Kirkwall. Spread word to the other circles. They will not get away with this. Prepare your people, champion, and then speak with me. If we have any chance of surviving, it will be with your help.
Captain.
Not for much longer if this goes bad. What a mess. You really put loyalty to the test, you know. Donnic has kept the guard protecting civilians. Meredith will have no support from them. With luck, well, let's just say we need some luck.
I never wanted to mess up your life like this.
I think it's something that just sort of happens to friends of yours. Hawk, it's worth it. Let's bust some heads like the old days.
I underestimated you, Hawk. I really thought when it was put to the test, you'd have to kill me. You are an example to us all.
Mages must have their freedom. It might as well begin here.
Thank you for standing by me. We would not have reached this point without you. May the Maker bring us victory. Maybe if he shows his approval, the world will finally be ready to change.
You don't have to be here if you don't want to be.
I'm not leaving. If you insist on fighting for some principle or other, I'm going to be right beside you. It figures, doesn't it? I finally find someone I want to be with, and the Templars decide to go crazy and kill everyone. Tell me I'm not going to lose you.
I promise we'll get through this.
I'm going to hold you to that, Hawk.
I feel like I'm forgetting
Romantic.
something. Or there's more to do, or... Does all this feel like a dream to you, too?
I can't believe it's come to this.
You'll get us through this. You always do. Hawk, before we go...
Haven't I said you worry too much? We'll be fine.
We'll be
Come on.
fine.
Nervous, Hawk?
I know we have to do this, but I don't want to lose people.
But what a way to go. A heroic sacrifice for the good of Kirkwall? There are worse endings, you know. You know me, Hawk. I'm not one for long goodbyes. I'm not sure we should be doing this. Helping dangerous people run amok. But I'm with you.
We've faced down worse things than this, Varric. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly
I hate it when you say that. What do you say we put an end to all this waiting around and go meet Destiny?
Go meet Destiny. Elaine.
Orsino is right. People will hear about this.
Are you prepared, champion? I believe the battle is almost upon us.
You don't believe there's a chance of winning this fight?
With you on our side? Perhaps. But even if we win, what then? More Templars would come, with even larger armies. We are apostates now. Our only hope lies in the circles elsewhere in Thedas. They could rise up with us against this injustice. I assure you, however, we will find sympathy nowhere else.
We will defend you as best we can.
I am relieved to hear it. You will need to give orders to your companions, and I will do the same for my people.
I want to help as well, even if I'm not fighting at your side.
Meryl, attack from a distance. Stay out of the fight as much as you can.
I will.
Isabella, I want you to fight from stealth. Keep them confused.
Sounds like fun.
We're cornered. The Templars know it, you know it. But this is bigger than their hate, their fear. They've come to take your lives, and we are saying no. We didn't want this, but sometimes you just have to stand.
Champion, it is beginning.
You'll just have to stand.
Break it down.
Here they come! Stop them!
Yes, we will have to kill Fenris. And actually kill him.
Look at it all. Why don't they just drown us as infants? Why wait? Why give us the illusion of hope? I refuse to keep running. I won't wait for her to kill me.
This is not helping, First Enchanter.
I am tired of helping as well. Quentin's research was too evil, too dangerous, so I put it aside. But I see now there is no other way. Meredith expects blood magic, and I will give it to her. Make her help us all.
Well, now we have to kill Orsino. hideous. Though we have to kill both Orsino and the Templars.
Destructive forces of nature coming up!
Another Vods!
I'd run if I were you! My magic will destroy you!
Well done, enough.
As long as you kill him fast enough, he doesn't get it, or not kill him, but deal enough damage to him, he doesn't come back and do a whole lot. It's kind of the point. Should still be popping out of this one. And then he goes back into this one. And that's Orsino.
An act of desperation.
We should move, quickly.
Alright, final boss. Woot woot. We'll be done an hour early, but meh, that's how things go. Most likely. Approximately. We gotta get out of here first, and then face the madness, and then all the cutscenes at the end. Final boss isn't terrible. It's just a slog. Corypheus was harder. Thanks, Sandal. And you killed a bunch of people again. Because I'm gonna need them. I'll just buy them anyway. Thanks, Sandal. You once again killed a bunch of demons. Insanity, my boy.
You do get results, don't you?
Look at them. Backed into a corner, they show their true colors. Why you're defending them, I'll never know. This is an old story that always ends the same way.
You of all people should know what it means to be a slave.
You've never been to the Imperium. There, the mages spit on us. They keep people like me as pets. You think I won't fight to stop that from happening here? Think again. You die or I die. Either way, the story's done.
Yep, there's Fenris, unfortunately. Like I said, you had to either completely antagonize him or not.
That side seems to be unhealthy.
Oh well.
And here we are, champion. At long last.
You'll pay for what you've done here.
I will be rewarded for what I've done here. In this world and the next. I have done nothing but perform my duty.
Perform
what
my
happens
duty.
to you now is your own doing. You are no mage. But in supporting them, you've elected to share their fate.
Knight Commander,
I thought we intended to arrest the champion.
You will do as I command, Cullen.
No. I defended you when Thrask started whispering you were mad. But this is too far.
I will not allow insubordination. We must stay true to our path.
Andraste's dimpled butt cheeks.
You recognize it, do you not? Your lyrium, taken from the deep roads. The dwarf charged a great deal for his prize.
The idol poisoned Bartrand's mind in the end.
He was weak.
He was
whereas
weak.
I am not. All of you! I want him dead!
Enough! This is not what the Order stands for. Knight Commander, step down. I relieve you of your command.
My own Knight Captain falls prey to the influence of blood magic. You all have. You're all weak. Allowing the mages to control your minds, to turn you against me. But I don't need any of you. I will protect this city myself.
You'll have to go through me.
Idiot boy. Just like all the others.
She's lost it, just like Bartrand.
She's lost it.
Blessed are those who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter!
That was easy.
Maker, your servant begs you for the strength to defeat this evil.
There it is. See, this is what the mages should have done. Don't turn to blood magic. Summon giant statues. Say that'd be more effective. Oh my god, it's breaking because we're dealing so much damage to it. I'm overpowered. Meredith's in danger. Is that Zevran? It's Zevran! Is that Donic? I think that's Donic. Lol. We killed it too fast, it didn't know what to do. The Grey Wardens don't come and help in this unless your sister joins them, and then you can fight with your sister again. Again, all that depends on the choices you made back when you had her.
Rise up against me, champion. Now you will feel the sting of the Maker's wrath.
Impaled. Oh, that was easy.
I will not be defeated! Maker, aid your humble servant!
Rip. The idol literally tainted her mind. I mean, she was already slightly crazy, but she went even more crazy because of this.
Word of the slaughter spread quickly. The champion's name became a rallying cry, a reminder that the mighty Templars could be defied. He had defended the mages against a brutal injustice, and many lived to tell the tale. The circles rose up and set the world on fire. More Templars arrived at Kirkwall to restore order, but we were already long gone. We vanished into the hills, and circumstance eventually forced us all to leave the champion's side. Well, all of us except for Isabella. You still hear the stories, of course. With each telling they grow, even if at the core remains the truth. A new legend had been born.
A new legend.
So that's it. That's the whole story.
Then Meredith provoked the Circle. She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was. Or Anders. Take your pick.
Even so, had the champion not been there...
It might never have even gone that far.
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles. In fact, haven't the Templars rebelled as well? I thought you decided to abandon the Chantry to hunt the mages.
Not all of us desire war, Varric. Please, if you know where the champion is, you must tell me. He is a hero. A man that the mages would listen to. Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. He may be the only one who can.
The only one.
This is all about. In that case, I wish I could help you.
Just tell me one thing, then. Is the champion dead?
Oh, I doubt that.
Then you are free to go, Varric.
Oh, I
May
doubt
the
that.
Maker watch over you during the dark times ahead of us.
We're gonna have to
Same
decide
to you, Seeker. Same to you.
what class we're gonna be for Inquisition tomorrow. Do we wish to be a warrior, a mage, a rogue?
Did you... Gone. Just like the Warden.
That is no coincidence.
So, do we proceed with the original plan? Or keep looking?
It is in the Maker's hands now. We put our faith in him.
We put our faith in him. Wee. No. Bad. Alright. Well. I mean, let's see. How many, 556 autosaves. Total. Nice. 29 and a half hours. Not bad. I mean, granted, it was helpful that I know this game fairly well. Ugh. But, yeah. Of course, of course. Yeah, we'll start Inquisition tomorrow. And keep plowing our way towards Veilguard. I'm still kind of hopeful that we aren't ready for Veilguard before it comes out, because I want to see what people say about it before it comes out to decide if it's actually worth grabbing it immediately or if I need to wait for several patches before it's, quote, playable. Who knows? BioWare, for the most part, doesn't put out unplayable games, so... But I still don't want to pre-order it if I can help it, so... I don't need the extra cosmetics they're adding in. So, anyway. I think that is where we're gonna end it for today, so... Thank you everybody for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and... Until the next time, everybody. Stay funky, people.